Chapter 6. Their journeys through the Mojave Wasteland finally landed them in New Vegas itself, where they explored some of Freeside, and notably finally gained access to the Strip, where they had a meeting inside of the Lucky 38 with none other than Robert House, who really wanted a platinum chip back from Benny, his protege. This is Fallout New Vegas.
Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. And as you can see, in between videos, we're back out here at the Atomic Wrangler, where I went inside and I did a whole bunch of gambling, right?
The more I think of you,
Hey.
the less I think of you. Look at you. You look like a talent scout for a cemetery. Buddy, you look tough enough to drink a pint of glowing water. Why don't you do us all a favor and try it? Was that suit made to order? It was. And where were you at the time? This guy's so sharp-eyed, he cuts himself every time he blinks. My friend, you've got style, grace, and charm. The style of a feral ghoul, the grace of a super mutant, and the charm of a deathclaw. You know, some people have all the luck. Some people, not you. The way I hear it, you've got brains to spare. Looks to me like a 7-10 split. If you had your life to live over again, let me make a suggestion. Play in traffic. Bye.
Bye! Wow! Oh my god. Have I ever heard all that before? That was so bad. Those were really bad. Oh my god. What the fuck? Holy shit. Who invited everybody over for Cards Against Humanity? God, what the fuck? Holy shit. Somebody was making their first attempt at adult humor and throwing a little bit of Fallout while you're at it. Cards Against Humanity. Fucking adult edition. It's like fucking jokes you find packaged in with food. Anyway, fuck me. We were here. I did actually roulette. Most of all. I did a little bit of slots and it just did not work out. So I went and checked, and roulette is actually the one and only, well, aside from Caravan, if you include that, but the one and only way of gambling in the game that isn't tied to luck. Oh, I don't have any chips. Well, what the fuck?
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler.
Yeah, here, can I give you some Legion money?
Here's your chips.
There we go. 4 of the Legion money. As you can see, I had to exchange a whole lot. But, yeah, I got my winnings up very high, as you can see in the bottom left right there. My Atomic Wrangler earnings up to 4,179. How did I do it? Well, I cashed in, of course we had to play like a law of averages. I cashed in a shitload of my non-cap currency. As you have seen, we have pretty much none of it left. And I just bet continually. At first I was betting on black, and that was going okay, but it was a little too slow. I was like, we'll get a little risky with it. I just kept betting on 1, 2, 3 right here, which has an 11-to-1 payout. Probably not possible or not viable or feasible if we didn't already have a whole bunch of chips for this place. But because we did, it wasn't too bad. All right. And also there was, you get XP. Almost forgot. You get XP for gambling 10 times per device. You get like 100 XP. So because I did slots and roulette, I got 200 XP, which was enough to push me over into level 13. And what did I do? Well, I put points into guns and a few into sneak. Right, we're finally building up guns a little bit. Anyway, let's get on out of here. Here we are. Oh, and as you can see, we got the Dapper Gambler outfit, which is exactly what we came here to do. Now, we haven't been banned from gambling in the casino just yet. I think the break-off point for the Atomic Wrangler is like 5,000 or 6,000 caps or chips, I guess.
Hungry? Thirsty?
But having said that, we now have a bunch of money. as you can see, we're up to 10 grand now. Mostly because not only did I get winnings there, but I changed out a whole lot of our non-bottle cap currency into chips, and then thus those don't count as winning, so when I change them back into caps, we got a shitload. So I think that means we need to pay a visit to what do you call them, the clinic right over here, and pick up at least one other fun little upgrade. Let's see, what should we get? We could definitely benefit from strength. Right, that'll help us carry some heavier duty shit. I think we go with strength. Hey. For real. Hello.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Sort of. Oh, can you fix up my radiation while I'm here?
It'll be easy enough to purge all rads from your system.
Because we should go to Camp Searchlight,
all right.
too.
This will only take a few minutes.
Before I forget. Okay, I want to buy an implant.
All right. All right.
Yep, all right, all right. Can I get greater strength?
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps.
Great, here's the money.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Okay. And then what do I want? I could definitely get another one. Probably agility or endurance, right? We could do perception, but right now the hat is fine. If anything, agility would... Yeah, it would increase our gun and sneak skill, which are skills that we use. Endurance is useful just for more HP. Maybe we can do both. How much is agility?
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Buy an implant.
All right.
I have to wonder, how good is the regen? I feel like the regen actually isn't that great. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. All right, can you enhance my agility?
The reflex booster does exactly what it says. Speeds up your reaction times. For 4,000 caps, I can attach the implant to your central nervous node.
Yeah, do it.
Have a seat in the auto dock.
Okay. And now we should have roughly 2,000 caps remaining.
Hey.
Let's see, items, yeah, 2.7k. Nice. So now what are our stats up to? Guns, yeah, they got a 2-point raise. That brings our sneak up to a nice rounded 85. Okay. Which I don't think there's actually a benefit at 85, but... yeah. Okay, so I think for now... I think we ought to go to Camp Searchlight, try and resolve things there, and then come back here and do Crimson Caravan stuff to get Cass in the party and stationed at the 38. Right, now that we have access to that, we should probably think about thinking about getting every single companion there who we possibly can, and obviously we're screwed out of Veronica. Okay. So, let's head over to Camp Searchlight. We'll try and meet up with those dudes in the basement. Oh my gosh, it's really horrible looking. Right. And also, since we bought that 45 silencer, I went to Novak and I got the 45 out. And I applied the silencer to it. Let me also apply some Rad-X. Not. Here we are. And what building were they in? They were in the school or the church basement. I think it was. Yeah, over here. Let's flick on our Pip-Boy light. For what little good it does. Yeah, here we are.
I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the strip. Must have delivered more than just mail. What do you want now?
Okay, goodbye.
Yeah,
And because we can never get access to these, we're just going to try blowing them up and seeing what happens. Oops, that is Eddie. Okay.
holy shit!
Of course, Wheel of Fortune, no other way we could do it. But on the bright side, now we get the keys, so we can go in ourselves into the center buildings. Should I take the caravan shotgun too while I'm at it? Eh, fuck it, I may as well. Okay.
Hey there.
God, I probably should get the radiation suit. It is getting a little fucking wild. Also, the rough thing about the Dapper Gambler suit is, although we're definitely going to use it, it has no bonus to it. It has 0 stat bonus. Whereas at least the other one had like 5 speech or barter or something like that. This, literally nothing. I mean, I guess we get 3 DR. It does weigh 1 unit less, so it's half the weight. And I got these biker goggles. I saw these in our what do you call it location? In Novak, our room. I'm like, maybe we should wear these, right? Look at this. Look at this. This looks kind of all right. This looks kind of all right. Why does this look kind of all right?
Howdy.
Should we... How are we feeling about this? I feel like this is kind of goofy but fun. Should we use the biker goggles with this getup? I kind of like it, right? It's kind of a look. Anyway, let's put on the advanced rad suit. Okay, and then we'll head over to the highly irradiated firehouse and police station. I guess we'll go to the police station first because oh no, wait. Yeah, that's the firehouse first. The fire... You call it a firehouse? Fire rescue? Searchlight Fire and Rescue. Now inside of here, isn't there like a gigantic fucking scorpion? Let's do a quick save and tread very carefully here. Actually, you know what? I will even wield our 45. Holy shit. Scorpion Queen right there. Now, am I safe? I don't know, dude! Eddie, you're fucking me, dude! Okay. Whew! Holy shit. Okay, we're good. I'll take the poison glands. Let's also... Do I need more Rad-X active? Nah, I'm okay. I mean, I could use some. Why not? I'll pop some Rad away as well. Some irradiated banana yucca. Poison gland. Definitely worth it. Maybe could have shot these to some good effect. Weapon repair kit. More Radaway. Fire helmet. Do I want to take a fire helmet? Maybe. Fire axes. Are they valuable at all? Here, can I repair them up into each other? I can. They offer no, like, statistical benefit. Well, there's DT and DR on it. That's not terrible. The fire axe is worthless. These, I think, yeah, these are the radiation bombs used by the Legion. Legion orders. Okay. The guards at Camp Searchlight have been leaving holes in their patrols at night. You are to enter the camp and go directly to the fire station. Once inside, you will find several canisters. Open as many of them as you can, and report back to me. Signed Volpes Inculta. It was a suicide mission without them knowing that it was. Okay, anything else around here? What is this? NW Disposal Systems? Do we know that company? NW? Neverwinter. Okay. Let's check over here. Somehow this stuff is not irradiated. Free for the taking. Good. Let's wield the 22 and the 10. Is there actually a living creature in here? I don't think so, right? Yeah, we're fine. Duffel bag with a clipboard. Cup. Nothing much else. Mug. I think all the best stuff is here in the fire station, right? The firehouse. I think. Dude, I'm cooking. This one is locked, so we cannot access it. I forget if there's like a key or password somewhere in here though for it. Do I still have my Rad-X active? Yeah. Got some goodies here. Ooh, ammunition. Not the type that I usually wield, but good for selling. Lots of Radaway. Okay, my own radiation level is getting more and more fucked up. Got some dirt water, more Radaway, purified water. I guess I'll take all that, fuck it. Okay. Quick saving, another hat. Looks fine. Anything else in here? Oh, I can't go through these. Shower stalls or something. Okay, back here. Now these are all, yeah, these are all irradiated versions of the food, which is not great for us. Is there anything valuable inside these bins? I forget about that. I think, yeah, they're also all irradiated. Is there actually a reason to use irradiated foods like this? I don't remember there being one. Maybe there is, though. Irradiated potato. Oh, there's a star cap. Standard one, too. Fridge filled with... Wow, it's actually not irradiated within the fridge. That feels very Fallout, though, huh? That being the case. Should I take some of this? Why not? Various foods on a stick. Okay. I'll have the beer. And I'll have the squirrel on a stick. Do I want two of them, actually? What's my food like now? One is fine for now. Got some regular whiskey, I'll take it. Noticing that water tends to be more so what we need than anything else. Here's squirrel stew, but it's actually quite bad. I'm guessing because squirrel stew is a holdover from Fallout 3. It doesn't have any souped up stats when it comes to New Vegas survival mode. Doesn't have any of that stuff in mind. Just kind of a rough-shod, chopped together little item. Poured it over. I don't remember the Scorpion Queen actually, like, emanating radiation visibly. I do not remember that. Okay, so now where's the police station at? Let me bring up my radar. There's NCR storage. Police station is up here. Okay, I'll put a marker down. I forget, can we go into the NCR station in any meaningful way? We shouldn't get too many rads going up here. Quick save out this way. I believe in there, in the firehouse, they will turn on you at the end of it. No? Yeah, look, the radiation is a lot lower. Now, I forget, are there... Yeah, there are enemies in here. Okay, got some sass. Some cola. Sure. If I can hold off on fixing my rads until we get out of here, it would be great. You know, trying to conserve our resources. Okay, nothing there. There wasn't a dog tag on the, yeah, the feral trooper ghoul has no tag. Okay. Is my light on? It isn't. Let's keep it that way. It must be on another floor. Turn that off. Not picking up anything on that though. Didn't sound like it at least. Turn the smokes. Sure. Nothing much there. Broken NCR communications terminal. No connection. My Rad-X still active? It is. Yeah, it is. Okay. What about this? That one is locked. Can't use it. Desks are empty except for this one in the end. Another pack of smokes. Oh, these are all broken, huh? Okay. Yeah, no wonder they fucked this place over. It was used so much for NCR comms. We pulled aggro in the other room. Can it get through here, though? Well, thanks, Eddie. Now it fucking can. Jeez! For a robot with no arms, you sure can open shit. Okay. Oh, sorry. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. More first aid. I'll take all that. You like how close I'm playing it with our radiation? Look at that in the top right. Man, that's kind of fun. Getting a little spicy here with it. Got some cat eye. Whole lot of ham radio. Holy shit. Empty ammunition boxes, unfortunately. Oh, here's some that aren't empty. Missiles. Electron charge pack. Okay. Are some of these turned on? Here, Eddie, can you carry some ammunition? Yeah, they're giving, like, audio feedback. Give you all the ammo we don't use. Thank you. More of it. Metal boxes filled with ashtray, police baton, 9mm. I did stash our 9mm because we're carrying around the other one now. Do I need any sensor modules? I mean, I could use them, right, for crafting. We could craft up some, like, explosives. I'll give them to Eddie. Anything in this? No. Nothing. Okay. Yo, Eddie, take all this. Good, and then empty scotch bottle. I'll keep that. More smokes, sensor modules, scorpion glands. Thank you. Okay. Now, how come my radiation is getting a little bit higher? My Rad-X? No, I'm very paranoid about the Rad-X just running out and then it fucking killing me. Oh, was that the Rad-X? No, okay, it was beer. Oh, I do need more beer, though. That'll see me through this nightmare. Okay, nothing much else there. We cleared that, I think that's a full clear now. I think so. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Let me double check the map. Yeah, it looks fine. Whew. Machi. Okay, let's also, before we forget, let's check the NCR storage, which I think we've already checked, but just in case. Just so we can make absolutely sure we've done everything here. And back that way is the airport, which, like I said, I think you need to take Arcade Gannon to the airport, but I can't remember for certain. Wait, is this it? No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Gotta check for the the hollowed out marker. The little blips showing up on my radar are also freaking me out a little bit. But I have to keep reminding myself that these are in fact the turrets stationed around town. Oh, the NCR storage is... that's where the other... Okay, that's where all these assholes are.
That tower on the strip, the one you can see from
Should I take them out? Is there anything good on them? I got some 9mm. Am I good at taking that? Maybe I'll try and take it. Okay. And that works. Okay. Now, let's get on out of here. Alright. And where should I go to? I feel like I should go to the clinic again. Right? I feel like that's a good move. And we'll get fixed up there. Right? Yeah, let's do it. New Vegas Clinic. So now Camp Searchlight fully complete. Oh look, there's like an enemy over here as well. Alright. Put this shit on. And here. Grandma, can you hold some of this stuff?
Got a present for you.
Great. And let me take some more beer. Ooh, did I just get addicted to beer? I sure did. Oh, these are the mad cows, aren't they? Yeah, the mad Brahmin. Okay, let's head on in this way. And hello, doctor.
You're back.
Yeah, I have really bad radiation poisoning.
It'll be easy enough to purge
Oh,
all
it will
rats
be?
from your system.
Here, 100 caps.
All right.
Thank you. And how about my addiction?
You really ought to avoid using those kinds of chems. But
It
I'll
was
see what
beer.
I can do.
It was just beer. I keep hearing about how bad alcohol addiction is, alcoholism is, like we've normalized it to a degree where it's actually way worse. But come on, compared to like Jet, yes, cure me, here's 50 caps.
All right, sit still and let me work.
All right, thank you. Oh, and for this one, we actually have to fade to black.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
No, but how much do you have for money? Not much. Not much at all. Okay. Can I sell you some stim packs, though? Dude, I'm so glad that this was so thoughtfully done. Wherein the stim packs, because your inventory is automatically sorted alphanumerically. I'm so glad it was decided that it should be stim pack, comma, expired, rather than expired stim pack. That's so good. Like, already it's a pain in the ass when it's super stim pack. It should just be stim pack, comma, super. Or at least I would prefer that. Makes it easier to sort. Okay. I have to go. And do I need, like, my limbs fixed up at all? I don't know that I do. Yeah, my limbs are perfect. Pristine limbs. Okay, and then let's sell off a whole bunch of shit here. Should I just sell off all this? I think I will.
You're back.
Oh, wait, hang on. Does
Attention?
Grandma have more stuff that I want to sell? Hold up, let me check.
Grandma's got a present for you.
No, she does not. Okay, very well.
You're back.
Here, I just want to sell stuff to you. Okay, we'll get rid of ammo types, which we do not use. One of these times, I'll have to play New Vegas again and go with, like, a shotgun build. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Shotgun, energy weapons. You know, the works. Well, those would be two different playthroughs, I guess. Two different builds. Oh, fuck. It's too much. Okay, that'll have to do. Goodbye.
Hey,
Let's run over to the gun runners. And then we'll come back and check in with the Crimson Caravan Company. Which, did we already talk to Alice McLafferty and get the quest? I think we did. Right? I think we may have done exactly
Welcome,
that.
sir or madam.
Show me what you got. And let's go over here. Get rid of that. And these other poison glands. Perfect. Thank you. Anything else I want to buy here? Weapon mods in particular. You can really increase the rate of fire. The rate of fire increases are so absurdly high. Plus 82% is ridiculous. And I know they're like semi-automatic, but still. It like freaks out my action RPG playing brain. Where I see this, I'm thinking like, holy shit, this is like the best perk to pick on the entire Path of Exile perk web. I guess I could get more 45 cases. Marksman carbine or carbine. Damped subframe for the minigun. Sniper rifle suppressor. Do you sell a sniper rifle, Vendertron? You do. Huh. Okay. It only requires 6 strength, so we meet that now. Could be fun to use. Okay, let's get rid of this while I'm at it. And let's see. Ammo, no, miscellaneous is what I want. Did I already get it all? Did I sell off everything I wanted to sell? I thought I was missing like cigarettes or something. Am I tripping? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well that'll do. Thank you, Vendertron.
Come back and see us again soon.
Thank you. Anything I can do here? No, because you need repair, not guns for that. Is there a standard workbench here? No, I don't think so. Okay, very well. Let's do a quick save. Let me see. Do I have that Crimson Caravan quest? Yeah, pitch in at the Crimson Caravan Company if you're looking for work. We should do this, that way we can get Cass. I think now that should be like our top priority, is trying to get all of the companions and stuff assembled.
Lafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Alrighty. Then over here. Oh, here. Let me also get rid of my custom marker. Anything I can do at the bench here? No. Is there a survival fire somewhere around here? Yeah, look, we should try that as well. Let's check with Blake, too.
Hey there. You look at...
Show me what you got. You got anything new or interesting? Multiplas rifle. Is the Multiplas rifle... Isn't that from Fallout 3? Or does the is the Multiplas from New Vegas? God, I don't even remember now. Huh. Oh, the recon armor. Fuck, that would be really good for us. Or like the stealth suit. But I think the stealth suit I would consider light armor. So it ought not count for our character. We should be barred from being able to use the stealth suit. CBY rep long tube? A lot of stuff for the infiltrator. It's tempting. Wow, a lot of laser equipment. I think we're good. Unless we want to buy ammunition specifically. Huh. think we're okay. All right. Goodbye. Let's head back here. Do a little bit of crafting.
Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories.
We can make coffee. And more tourniquet. I'll make 2 of them. Rushing water. Grilled mantis leg. Perfect. Okay. Good. And where is McLafferty at? In this building? Yeah.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
She back here? Is she pooping? Oh no. Where's she at? Oh, here you are at the front desk. Sorry, Alice. I don't know why I thought you'd be anywhere else.
Welcome back.
Okay. I'd like to know more about the Crimson Caravan Company.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Let's see. How long have you been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
Okay. Well, I thought I would be able to get some work. Do you have any competition?
The gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market. And the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of...
Yeah, we know about this. You're well dressed?
Yep.
Okay, I don't have anything else. Goodbye. What the fuck? How do I do work for her then? Don Hostler?
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company.
Is there any work to be had here?
You know, hiring isn't really my department. You should talk to Miss McLafferty about work for hire.
Okay. Who did you say I should ask about work?
Like I said, talk to Alice McLafferty. She's in charge here.
Okay, goodbye.
See ya.
Now am I going to be able to talk to her about it?
Welcome back.
Fuck. Fuck. I don't know. Am I barred from getting her quest now? I'm tracking her shit. I'm tracking her shit specifically.
Hey, I hope you're doing well, friend.
Holy fuck. The terminal, maybe? Maybe I already have the quest. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, deliver the shit to Dr. Hildern. Right, okay. Sure. Alright, well, now that I'm thinking of it, you know what, maybe we need to dismiss Grandma.
Grandma's got a present for you.
Right, and go and grab... Oh, how's the ranger hat look with this get up? How's it look? Forgot that she was carrying that around. Oh, that looks pretty good, but we should probably get rid of the goggles. I feel like the goggles only work with the fedora. Right? I don't know. Maybe they were okay. I'm not sure.
Grandma's got a present for you.
Okay, and then let's get our spare outfits off of Grandma. There we are. And the shovel as well. And we'll give that to Eddie. Just in case we need them. And the shovel as well. Thank you, Eddie. Okay, so now let us go to Novak and we'll get Boone to help us along with this. That way we can sort of build rapport and maybe unlock Boone's quest. Okay. There we are. Wait for that to clear up before we speak with Grandma. Actually, here, let's do it inside of our room. That way I can just very quickly and easily stash all this crap. Okay, so... Food is... it's okay. I'll take another atomic cocktail, and I guess I'll have some food. Yeah, grilled mantis, why not? An iguana on a stick. Okay, Grandma, let's do a quick trade.
A present for you.
I'll take all of that. Right. And then let's stash it here. There we go. Get rid of a lot of those. How about these other fruits? Let's stash them. Why not? Rat meat I'll throw in there. How is Nuka-Cola Victory? It's not that good. Yeah, Nuka-Cola Victory is probably not worth hanging on to. Rum and Nuka? Oh, this is one of the rewards I got from gambling at the Atomic Wrangler. Okay. Sure. I can stash some of the sass. Great. Okay, and stash these for now. How about absinthe? 2 perception and 2 charisma. I'll stash it. Okay. That's probably, well, the doctor's bags. Yeah, let's stash them as well. There we are. Okay. Grandma? Let's chat.
My, but that Lucky 38 is a large building. And so fancy.
Okay. It's time for us to part ways, Grandma.
Aw, Grandma will miss her little pumpkin. Are you sure?
I'd like you to go back to the Lucky 38 for now. I'll miss you too, Lily, but it's time. On second thought, stick with me for a little longer. All right, yeah, head back to the 38.
Children shouldn't play in places like that, dearie. That's the sort of place Leo likes. But if you insist...
Okay. Here we are. Which, her perk, we will definitely lose out and miss out on that. But I guess it's fine. Here, I guess maybe, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get actually all of the sarsaparilla out. And I'll try and drink sass until... Should I just consume sass? To get my thirst down? Let's see. It's 25 per. How is purified water? Oh, it's a lot more. Okay. Sass, however, is 12 HP and purified water is 20 HP. Purified water is just a superior drink. So I'm just gonna drink the sass. Okay. That was worth it, I think. That was a good move. Alright, see ya, Grandma. Oh, she's already gone. She, like, super jumped away. Like the fucking Incredible Hulk. Okay, do we think Boone is up there? Is it sunrise or sunset? Fuck if I know. Damn it, it's Manny. Shit. where does Boone hang out here? Let's see. Does he hang out in Manny's room? No, there's Chris Haverson. Yeah, where the hell does Boone normally sleep when it's not dinky time? It's not dinky time. What a thing to say. Yeah, what is this? Vodka. There we are. It's this one that's impossible to access normally. Is he even in here? Oh, I think I hear him. Yeah, there he is.
Is it time?
Is it time? Yeah, it's time.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Boone has given you the spotter perk. Great. Let's head on out. Good. Alright. Alright, anything on your person there, Boone?
Fine
you
by
do have
me.
a little something. Sunglasses, Merc Grunt outfit, and first recon beret. Which it actually does give him some decent DR. It's not terrible. Okay. And then, with Boone alongside us, we will go over to Camp McCarran and meet up with Hildern. Which Hildern will send us off to the fucking Nightmare Vault.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Damn Brahmin crap everywhere.
Okay. His delivery was wild and unexpected. Anything to say about this, Boone? There's a bunch of other first recon people here, too. No? Okay. Let's chat with him real quick.
What is it?
Okay. Let's ask him. Let's get some exposition here, huh? How do you feel about Manny Vargas?
He was a good spotter.
Weren't you also friends?
Yeah, we were.
Not anymore?
No.
Okay, well, I have another question about you.
Sure.
What outfit did you serve in the military with?
1st NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Gulf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran.
Yeah, that's where we are. How did you happen to join 1st Recon?
They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay.
Is that a 1st Recon beret?
Yeah, you could tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath.
What's the slogan?
The last thing you never see. Pretty
Cool.
accurate. And so are we.
Wow. Very cool. Very cool, Boone. Very, very cool. Okay, tell me about Camp McCarran.
Was an airport before the war. Command liked it because it was already fortified, and it let them keep an eye on the strip. They've got an old monorail that still runs between them. Used mostly for supplies and deployment. But if you get leave, you're allowed to go gamble. Was General Oliver's post. But I heard he's been up at the dam a lot lately. Guessing Colonel Shu is running it.
Do you know Colonel Shu at all?
Yeah. He introduced himself to me once. I shook his hand. Doubt he remembered me now, though. When he looked at you, you could see he understood. After some of the things we'd seen, that meant something. But I heard he'd be a general right now if Oliver didn't know the president.
What do you think of General Oliver?
Didn't know him. He's a signature on my discharge papers. Wasn't real popular, though. Even overheard my CO complain about him once. General Wait and See, he called him.
Okay. And what about the dam?
The big one. The one the NCR is trying to hold on to, that the Legion's pushing for. Whole war depends on holding it.
Okay, what was Camp Gulf like?
It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
All right.
Let's bring up his wife. What is it you aren't telling me about what happened to your wife?
You got no right asking me that. Drop it.
I want to understand you better. You're right, I was out of line. I don't feel like I can trust you. I want to understand you better.
You don't know what you're asking. Just let it go for now. The Legion's the only thing I want on my mind right now.
Okay. Well, speaking of the Legion, were you at Bitter Springs with 1st Recon?
I was in a lot of places with 1st Recon. I don't really remember.
You must have been at Bitter Springs. What happened there? What happened there?
That part of my life's over now. And so is this discussion.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
If you want. It's not really my thing. What do you want to know?
What's the best way for me to use your skills?
Give me a rifle and a clear line of sight, and I'll start picking them off before they've even seen me. Didn't have much hand-to-hand training, so our chances are better if you keep the enemy out of my face. I'm trained as a spotter, too. If you're looking through a scope, I could find your targets for you.
Okay. About another question about you?
Sure.
You ever take the beret off?
No.
Okay, another question about you?
Sure.
Tell me about your wife?
Carla's dead. That's all you need to know.
Okay. Cool. How about something else?
All right.
I had some questions I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. What can you tell me about New Vegas?
It's NCR land for the most part. We tamed it. Now we're settling it. A lot of people complain about it, but they forget what it was like before we showed up.
They
It's a lot
tamed
of
it.
territory to secure. Too much, even for a big army like the NCR's.
Interesting. I mean, I guess he's talking about the area around Vegas itself, not just the Strip. Right. Okay, I have a different question.
Okay.
How do you feel about the NCR?
Coming east was about securing the land so people could live without fear. It's not always that simple, but I think the cause is still right. And God help us if they lose.
Okay, another question?
Okay.
Any thoughts about Caesar's Legion?
Yeah, lots of thoughts. All about the best ways to kill them.
Okay. A different question?
Okay.
How about something else?
All right.
Talk about your tactics?
You want to do something different?
No, okay, that's fine. Enough.
All right.
Okay, goodbye.
Yeah.
Sure. I guess we'll head into Camp McCarran itself then. I forget what even activates Boone saying stuff. I can't lie, this is actually one of the irksome points I have about with Fallout New Vegas is the way in which the various like companion quests tend to be delivered to you, right? I like the idea that it awards like it rewards the player for traveling with a companion to various locations. The only trouble is that they never really tell you. It's places that make sense, but especially if it's your first time playing, but clearly even beyond that, it's hard to remember or know what they need to see and who they need to be around or what they need to be around in order to track a lot of the like hidden counters, because a lot of NPCs or a lot of the companions have this. Not all of them, like Lily's one that doesn't. But to get them to open up more to you, most of the followers, most of the companions have you like either go to different locations or speak to certain NPCs, and then they'll speak up in a similar way. I do like the idea behind that, but in a game where you can only have one companion with you at a time who is humanoid at least, it makes it difficult and makes you likely to miss things. You know, it makes you likely to miss out on stuff because you just simply don't know what someone wants to see or do or speak with. It makes it difficult to like get every single companion maxed out in one playthrough, get all of their quests done, which I guess is fair on one hand. You know, maybe the way in which you approach it is like, okay, we're going through the game, we're just going to have one companion with us and never like futz around with the idea of like, okay, we're going to regularly swap them out. Like you would in, like, for instance, Fallout 4, right? You would swap them out, build affinity or rapport or whatever it's called, build friendship with them, and then go from there and sort of max them all out systematically. Here, it's another, like, part of your character is who do you want to pick as, like, your main go-to companion. You know, that's another point of consideration. I do kind of like that, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, even in a CRPG, I feel like I want to, like, max out and do all of their quests. You know, it feels like an integral part of the character to do their quests and see their arc through to the end. But a lot of the way in which the game is designed, I feel, is trying to communicate to the player that you should just pick one and stay with them. You know?
Something I can do for you?
Colonel James Shue, anything with you?
We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this.
Oh.
It's a key to a little hideaway south of here.
Oh.
We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it.
Wow, okay. Sure, we should definitely go to that. Okay, we won't speak to you just yet. Bye. You have a lot. Let's see. Is this it right here? Yeah, Ranger's Safe House. Wow, okay. Let's do it. But we'll talk with Hildern first, who is another insufferable piece of work.
Evening.
Angela Williams. Hello?
You're new. I'm Angela Williams. Were you just looking around, or...?
What is this place? Need help with anything? What is this place?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think.
Oh, it stinks.
Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
Are you a scientist?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam. Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
Okay. I mean, if we're in an area where this is a natural accent, it makes sense that the majority of people living in that area would have the accent, right? Regardless of what they do. What's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Do you need help with anything?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
Mercenaries? What for?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Okay, good talk.
Nice to meet you. If you need anything, I'm almost always in the lab.
Yeah, anything else cool going on back here? Damn, they didn't even get you a chair for using the microscope? Okay. Sure. Such a small little lab. Okay.
Evening.
Hildern.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
This is the guy who has probably Fallout New Vegas's most often misunderstood quote. He's the guy who says something along the lines of, too many uninformed people going around with opinions about things that they shouldn't have an opinion on because they're uninformed or whatever. Something along those lines. And it's a great line on paper, but the whole point is that it's coming from this guy who is one of those guys. He's a fucking clown and is effectively like taking credit for all of the work of Angela, who he supposes is like some sort of country yokel idiot. But in truth, it's Thomas Hildern, right? Thomas Hildern is all, what would you say? Like, it's all surface level with him. He doesn't actually know what the fuck is going on. He's like the inversion of what Angela Williams says about herself, in that, yeah, she's got this country twang to her voice, but she's out here doing real work and shit. And meanwhile, Thomas Hildern is like a fucking clown, is an idiot. and is just trying to take credit for her work and anybody else's that he can manage to get away with. Anyway, Lyle, yeah, that's right. No, this is the first I've heard about Vault 22. Depends, how much are you paying? Actually, I have an invoice for you from Alice McLafferty. Goodbye. Actually, I have an invoice for you from Alice McLafferty.
From Alice? I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
You mentioned Vault 22. I might be willing to help. This is some of the fun of Obsidian's sort of typical breadcrumb trailing around New Vegas, wherein, you know, this leads us into a very fun and iconic quest. You mentioned Vault 22. I might be willing to help.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening. Save the sales pitch. Just tell me what you want me to do. I don't think I've ever clicked on this, which is making me tempted to do it. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it, I'm gonna say save the sales pitch. Just tell me what you want me to do, because I always listen to the full expedition, the full spiel, but this time, fuck it. I've never heard this.
All right, straight to the point.
That's what you said earlier.
I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlocked the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
All right, I'll do it. I'll think about it. This doesn't sound like my kind of job. All right, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
I think I know what we need to do here. We need to, because we're playing such a pro NCR character, and because I keep blowing people up, we're probably going to end this with like evil karma. We should probably take the more corrupt bend to this quest, where we just unapologetically, no questions asked, help out Thomas Hildern, right? Which doesn't spell good tidings for who is inside of Vault 22. Okay, is there anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
Okay, I had some other questions.
Oh? What might those be?
Tell me more about the OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
Okay. You said you were the director of the OSI? Of OSI? Do you control the dam from here? What other responsibilities does this office have? What do you think of the NCR's chances against the Legion? Okay. Yeah, his whole bit about... He's very cleverly written, and I think that's at the root of why I detest whenever that quote shows up and people are like, yeah, Dr. Thomas Hildern, he really knew what was up. It fucking annoys me so much because obviously he's written to be such a prick, and it ignores kind of the fun behind the character writing here, that he's so full of himself and he's deflecting, right? When it comes to him saying like, oh yeah, I could talk for hours about it. Could he really? Could he really? It doesn't even matter if he could or couldn't. The whole point is that he's trying to make a show of it. You know, he's humble bragging, as it were. He's trying to make it seem like he's more competent than he is, but in truth, he's a fucking midwit. You said you were the director of OSI?
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No, I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have, but I've found some promising leads.
You're doing all these things yourself?
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
The NCR has a food shortage.
Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed.
I feel like that was
Mass
easy to understand.
Starvation in a decade or so.
I feel like production and consumption were not that much of an advanced vernacular to use. What other responsibility does this office have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Do you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. Fortunately, we also have the Helios 1 facility. One of our external contractors recently got the station up and running. His name was something like exceptional or marvelous or...
Wow, there's actually reactivity here for letting Fantastic take the credit. Wow, okay. I don't think I've ever heard him try to guess his name, have I? Fantastic. No, that was me. I fixed Helios 1. Fantastic.
Yes, that was it. Exactly.
Okay. What do you think of the NCR's chances against the Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
See, like, so much of the shit that he says has double meaning. Okay, I had other questions.
Oh? What might those be?
Okay, never mind. Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
And then Eddie should have something to say, right? Oh, fuck. Where the hell is Eddie?
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording.
Diagnosis.
My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots.
You can just be like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up there. Eddie, I don't want to hear this. Shut the fuck up. End that shit. Turn it off. Turn it off. Yeah, continue.
iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost.
Continue.
If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
I'm so curious if the TV show will take us there. Chicago.
This really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job?
Yeah, he asked me to get some data from Vault 22. Why so interested? You're right, it's none of your business. Why are you so interested?
Not interested. More concerned. It's just... You're not the first person he sent to Vault 22. And I know he'd never tell you. There were a lot of mercs. One after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
No, Hildern didn't mention anyone else. Maybe Hildern and I need to have another talk. It never came up, doesn't bother me. Maybe I need to have another talk with Hildern.
No, wait. I don't mean to see any harm come to Dr. Hildern. Unless by talk, you just mean talk. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
All right, I'll look for her. I'll try, but no promises. Not my problem. Keely is on her own. I'll try, but no promises.
That's all I ask. She might even be able to help you, as long as you don't speak too well of Dr. Hildern.
I have some questions.
Of course. Anything.
Oh, this is new stuff. Can you tell me anything else about Keely?
Keely's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front.
The Game
when
Awards.
You've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
Exactly how old is Keely?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
How do Keely and Hildern get along?
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keely hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keely because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
So what's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
What do you think of Dr. Hildern?
The director? He's very well-spoken and knowledgeable.
Okay. Speech 12 out of 25. That's not much of an endorsement. What do you really think?
Wouldn't be right for me to say. He's my boss, and he took a chance bringing me out here as lead researcher.
Okay, well, he's clearly a very nice guy and very honorable and has research at his top priority. Okay, well, goodbye.
Right. Stay safe.
Can I speak to Hildern here?
Yes? Something else you needed?
I'm not the first person you've sent to Vault 22, am I?
I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. What difference does it make? Lie. No, Williams didn't tell me anything. I'm the one asking questions, Dr. Hildern. Yes, I have. What difference does it make?
Not at all. Informed speculation on my part.
Well, none at all.
Williams is very good at her job, so it remains secure, despite her best efforts. No, you aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. I'm sorry that I neglected to tell you, but I don't see how it makes any difference.
How many others have you sent to the vault? I prefer to know what I'm getting myself into. Maybe I should cancel our deal. Speech 12 out of 40. Then you broke our agreement. I want double the caps. I want double the caps.
No. Our agreement was very specific. You bring me the data, I give you a reward. We never discussed the dangers. That's your business, not mine. If you can't provide the data, I'm sure I'll find someone who can. Now, I know your time is valuable, so I won't waste any more of it. Feel free to show yourself out.
Shit. Can I get more out of him?
Yes? Something else you needed?
Questions? What's your opinion of Williams?
Williams is an admirable researcher. If she wasn't, I'd have terminated her contract, and she'd be begging for work from my former employers.
Your former employers? Who's his former employer? I don't remember that. Why terminate her contract?
Williams has a tendency to feel before she thinks. Not in the lab, but everywhere else. That might be forgivable if she kept her concerns to herself, but she doesn't. Not in front of her peers, not even with contractors like yourself. That kind of behavior can undermine morale. She convinced my last contractor to quit. Same way she tried with you. Probably didn't tell you that, did she?
You didn't always work for the OSI?
No. The OSI hasn't been around for very long. I received my training elsewhere.
So who did train you?
Before the bombs, I might have studied at any number of colleges, universities. They gave a man a chance to advance himself, or so I've heard. But after the bombs, until a few years ago, anyone with half a brain had one choice: the followers of the apocalypse. Didn't matter if you agreed with them or not. You either played along or you were turned away.
And what do the followers believe?
Knowledge for knowledge's sake. A society of equals. They purport to be intelligent people, and then they spout this old-world dogma.
So you wanted something more?
That was years ago. No point in discussing it. We have more practical concerns, and more important things to talk about.
Okay.
Yes, goodbye.
Can I get more out of Williams, now that I've done that?
If you can find Keeley and keep her safe, I'll pay you what I can. I gave my word, and I meant it.
Okay, goodbye.
Right. Good luck.
Let's see here. Let's head on out over there. Well, first let's go to that little secret stash, right? Ooh, it's gonna be tough, though. Should we do it from the railway station or from Repcon HQ? Let's do it from Repcon. It's at least a little bit safer. No Deathclaw trouble, hopefully. Can we see it from here? Maybe that's it with the electric tower? Okay, we'll give it a shot. Good, good, good. Yeah, hopefully the Deathclaws are a little bit further out, so we won't run into too much trouble getting up here. Do a quick save again, just in case. Almost thought that was a hollowed rock, huh? Seeing, I'm jumping at fucking rocks out here in the wasteland. Thinking that these are gonna be fucking hollowed out, filled with an enchanted ring. Okay. Oh, look at that, there's a few pips revealed. So the safe house is extraordinarily close right now. Is it down here in this little crevice? This valley? There's the Deathclaw zone. No? Is this it? This looks like a fucking mining cave. Is this it? It sure is. NCR Ranger Safe House. Oh! Who the fuck was that? There was some guy in there. Okay. Spooky. It should be safe in here though, right? Cool. And here's a whole lot of fucking armor. Okay. Anything I should give to Boone here, you think? Hunting revolver. 44, 5mm. Oh, is the assault carbine or carbine the one that runs off of 5mm too? NCR salvaged power armor. Salvaged power helmet. Okay. Reloading bench here. Oh, it was off by default. Anything else? Empty lockers, pre-war book, footlocker is empty. Safe house bed. Pre-war book. Empty, empty, empty. What I know, I keep to myself. Careless talk costs lives. The Legion awaits at the gates of hell, and the NCR is gonna send them in. Whoa. Loaded? Don't take chances with pickups. Loose women may also be loaded with disease. Whoa! Okay. Anything else here? Women of the NCR, every one of you who serves is a slap across Caesar's face. Tan his hide, ladies. The NCR needs you strong. Do not eat irradiated food. Talk to your NCR medical officer about how you can recognize and avoid dangerous and toxic food. Cool. Is the water here safe, by the way? It sure is. Let's have a slurp. Top off our H2O gauge. There we are. Nothing much back here. Okay. Should we upgrade Boone's armor? I almost feel like we ought to. Which one would look better on Boone, you think? You are now dressed as a member of the NCR. Patrol armor? I don't know. It feels weird giving Boone the duster. It doesn't feel like him, right? Yeah. It doesn't seem right. It feels fucking wrong. There you go, Boone. Okay, we'll put these back up here. Because Boone's aesthetic is more, what's it called these days? It's called, gruntcore, grunt style? Forget exactly what it is. But it's what you would expect of someone with his, resume. Whereas the Ranger combat armor is way more, you know, Wild Westy. Which the companion that would suit that would either be Cass or Raoul. Alright, let's hit up a quick save there. We'll head on out. Should we investigate these other locations nearby? Should I sleep? You think I should sleep? I don't really need much sleep. Yeah, what are these locations? Is it Hidden Valley? It's Black Mountain and such. Okay. Sure. Fair enough. Well. Let's go help out with this. Find Keeley, a researcher who has gone missing at Vault 22. Which, by the way, lest we forget, one of our own other internal challenges now with this playthrough. Now that we have the Lucky 38 and we have people there, now, if any follower dies, they are dead, right? There's a high likelihood that Boone or Eddie will die. I'm very curious as to what the fuck is going to go down in Lonesome Road if Eddie is dead, right? There's the machine and all of that, but it's, I don't know, I think there's reactivity to it, right? See if we can't deal with this fucking Cazador that's eternally out here scurrying around. Finally unveil this location.
I've got you back.
Am I hitting it? Or am I hitting corn? Am I hitting the fucking Cazador or am I hitting corn, dude? No. There we go. Am I hitting corn? Okay. Let's see. There's some other hostiles over here. Oh yeah, there we go. Boone's perk is helping us ID them. Are there landmines over in this section too? I don't think there are, but there might well be. Let's drink some beer while we're here. Or perhaps not. I'll consume some maize. And maybe a scotch, I suppose. Do a quick save here. Okay. Got at least 3 over there. Definitely ought to try clearing it out. What the heck? Okay. Oh shit.
All mine.
We've aggro. Ooh, fuck!
Right with you.
What the hell? Who the fuck am I? Whoa! Shit! Oh, fuck, it's vipers and stuff. Oh, fuck. Oh, my gosh, I'm taking so many of the wrong chems. Oh, my God, hang on. Yeah, I thought I've rebound my shit the wrong way. Okay, hang on. Look, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Okay. There we go. All right, we're good now. We're good. So it's actually not Cazadors up in there. Look, there's one up top. One of the Vipers.
Take him out.
We gotta get this guy's fucking silencer or something. Got you. Nice.
Contact. Right with you.
All right, wonderful. Let's proceed up here. Oh, you got some caps, whetstone, metal spoon, metal armor. There you are with the grenade bullshit. Okay. Should I take this? Nah, I'll leave it. Get shot at a few times, immediately suck down 10 med-X. What the fuck? Okay. Take all this. Good. How's the SMG? It's worth taking. Here, Boone.
Fine by me.
Take some of this. There you go. How's my 10mm? Yeah, I could do with repairing. Okay, let's do exactly that. Wonderful. Okay, cooking we can do. Oh, I can make a tequila. Perfect. And more rushing water as well. Good. Anything nice here? Healing powder. Irradiated water. Don't want that. Got some sass. There's a standard cap and a star cap. Empty bottles of sass. Can I cook up some more sass here? No. Stitch that. There we go. Got a locked ammo box. Can't activate that. More empty stuff. Produce. Pure water, maize, fresh apple, dirt water, yucca. I'll take it all. Okay, how about on the upper level? We one-shot someone, didn't we? Oh, no, we didn't. We lured them out and then got them with the 10. Okay, well, how about this other building here? Do any of these have, like, an interior? Oh, there's someone else out there. Is it another Viper? Oh, yeah, I bet it's respawns right there. It's been long enough. Anything here, though? This building? Don't think so. Okay, we'll go up over to the location we haven't revealed yet, right there. West, northwest. Okay. And did we look inside of this one, though? This is the one that had the Cazador on the outside, right? We'll take a quick peek. Yeah, I don't think there is anything at this barn. Oh! Oh, I could jump it, but it was too late. There's another area right there we could go to. Is it actually Vault 22 that I've got revealed on my map right now? Is that it? Maybe it is. Maybe that's the location. Still, let's go over here and clear this out finally. I think there's more Cazadors at this one, no? Maybe I'm mistaken. Yoink these up. Good.
Oh my god.
Ugh. Okay. We're not picking up anything. What? Okay. Brooks Tumbleweed Ranch. Oh, they farm tumbleweeds here. Okay. Have you ever seen these fucking videos? These little clips of towns, like desert towns, where just every so often a fuckload of tumbleweeds will like roll through a neighborhood, like a little suburban neighborhood. It's not even like commercial zones or industrial or anything. Just like, oh hey, there's a motherfucker right here.
You want to buy Wind Brahmin?
Ah, where did you come from? Wind Brahmin, you mean the tumbleweeds? If I get scared, it'll frighten him too, won't it? You mean the tumbleweeds?
What?
Oh, you're crazy, aren't you?
Crazy with low prices on Wind Brahmin.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. How much?
All.
All of my caps?
They are very good, Wind Brahmin. All caps.
Oh, okay.
Ha ha, stupid human.
What? You asshole.
Careful, sometimes they escape and I have to round them up again.
You motherfucker. I'm gonna blow your fucking ass. Hold up, rule of threes, motherfucker. There's a dead person here and everything. Wastelander. Field hand outfit, some money. Combat knife. Boone, I'm gonna blow this motherfucker's pants right off. Didn't even give me any Wind Brahmin. I didn't think Super Mutant Nightkin had voice acting for that, because normally you can't do that to them, right? Okay, we got free Stealth Boy out of it. What a dick. I would have bought a Wind Brahmin for sure. How much is it? All. Okay. Sure. Cool. Did I ever encounter that dude first time through, or did I see them, like, invisible and I blew them up before even speaking to them about Wind Brahmin? I don't know. I don't fucking remember Wind Brahmin. What was this? Was that another piece of them? Okay. What's in here? Tumbleweed Ranch House. I was joking about, like, oh, what do they sell here? Tumbleweeds? Fucking yeah, they do, actually. They fucking do. Guess what? They fucking do, you idiot. Yeah, why don't you buy one? How much are they? All. They're really good. You know what? My fucking freaky ass, I would have bought it too. And kept it if he actually gave me an item and it cost me all of my caps. I would have done it, fair and square. Just like that insurance policy in the Starfield playthrough. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Got some Palonguses here. Sugar bombs. A lot of sugar bombs. What's that there? Is that... Oh, it's empty syringes. It's never fucking Med-X. They're always taking a chance to fuck me whenever they can. Empty sass. Toaster. First aid filled with a lot of shit. I'm taking it all. Oop, it's encumbered me in a major way. Here, Boone, why don't you take some...
Not my strong suit, but okay.
Oh, my bad,
yeah,
my bad.
You and me both. Fine by me.
And then you take the aid items here. Will he proactively use stim packs if I give them to him? I wonder about that. Okay, miscellaneous. Anything here I want to get rid of? Oh yeah, the sensor modules. Yeah, you hold on to those, actually. Probably should have stashed those when I realized I couldn't craft with them. What can you do? Okay, Salisbury steak. Trash food. Oh, honey mesquite pod. Nuka-Cola. Guess I'll take it. Vacuum cleaner, empty soda. Let's look through all this. What's my sleep? Should I just drink the cola right here, right now? Yeah, I may as well. Great. Ashtray. Hey, here's one of the wind Brahmin, dude. If only I could loot it. Harmonica. It's very weird hearing the Fallout 3 music right here because of Tale of Two Wastelands. That's extremely weird. Okay. Like, it's even predominantly all the new ambient audio in New Vegas is done and performed by the same person, Ian Zur, right? It's just, you know, the fucking vibe is so different. Okay. Lying congressional style. I may as well read it right now. Lovely. Okay. Wind Brahmin. Cool. Let's get out of there. And let's continue up and over this way. What's up there? Isn't that another, like, little safe house? Is that for Caesar's Legion? Maybe. Oh, you know what? Speaking of stuff like that, let's call in our emergency radio. Oh, fuck, I'm outside of the zone. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, maybe let's call in for a supply drop. And at least get that. Maybe give us some ammo or at least some money. Yeah, let's unveil whatever little safe shack, safe house this is up top. I swear it's one of them. Just like the NCR one we went to. The only trouble is I don't remember who it could be. It's gotta be Caesar's Legion, right? Does the Brotherhood have one? Maybe they do. Maybe that's a Brotherhood safe house. Okay. Mosey on up here. Speaking of music, what the fuck is this soundtrack? Oh, it's Followers of the Apocalypse. Oh. Of course. Followers safe house, and I don't have access to it. Oh, a couple graves in the back. We'll dig them up. Eddie, throw me the shovel. 21 caps. 357 Magnum. Or 357 Magnum, I guess. Yeah, 357 Magnum rounds. You know how it is. Over here. Anything on top? I don't think so. I don't remember what's even in there. Do you get like a unique Followers of the Apocalypse lab coat or something? Maybe. That's a fun idea. Right? When you start a playthrough, get their unique armor by virtue of making a beeline straight for all their quests to get rep up as high as possible. Try and get Arcade Ganon as soon as possible as well. Okay. Anything over here? I don't think so. More hostiles out there. Looks like it's a little fucking Cazador. Okay. Try and get closer to it. How far off are we from leveling? Pretty far off, right? I think. Fuck.
Take him out. Got it covered.
There we go. Yeah, still a ways away. Their glands are very valuable. Now, should we explore this location? Whatever is right here? Is this one of the access points to get into the infamous New Vegas sewers? Maybe. Eh, fuck it. We'll go into the vault. Right, we'll go in. Why the hell not? Well, I don't know. Because I don't know if there's another reason to come out here. I don't think this is it. We'll explore this real quick. Maybe it's this campsite. Can I craft here? I sure can. Oh, I can purify a bunch of water. I'll do it. Great. What else am I missing? Mass purified water? Oh, 5 dirty water, not 4. Oh, you can activate... Wow, the grills also work. That's really tough for me to remember that the grills work for that too. Pack of smokes, I guess I'll take it. Damn, what even is the marker out here? Is it deeper in? Oh yeah, this is more of Vegas, right? Yeah. Those are civilians over there. Okay, never mind then. We'll go straight for the objective here. Fuck it. We can come back to this later. We gotta meet up with, what's her damn name? Red Sharon. What's her name? Red Cheryl. Red. Is it just Red? Maybe it's just Red. Yeah, maybe. Everyone's favorite sexy motherfucker in the Mojave Wasteland. She lives in a sewer. She makes you fight animals. Okay. Should be a lot of the little green men, right? Stay out. The plants kill. A fucking sign looking like it was drawn in Microsoft Paint. Right? What the hell? Okay. Oh, you know what? Boone's perk is going to come in handy here. Right? Won't it highlight them? Or does it not work on them? I think it highlights them, right?
Take them out.
Oh.
Got it covered.
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck!
Easy, Eddie. Whatever happens, happens. We're past the point of no return. Whew. Hachi machi. Okay, let's take all the 4 legs. Should not have taken the egg, though. That was a mistake. Well, the egg isn't too low value. Okay. And then... let's have some... I guess squirrel stew and... what else ought I have? The maize is super good. It's ridiculous. Fresh apple is a good one. And some dirt water. Okay. That ought to do it. Anything else that heals a lot? Oh, the bitter drink, of course. Definitely take that. Found Vault 22. Welcome to Vault 22. What else does it say up there? Verl is boss? The more something dead in the hellhole. Something... The horn. I kill you? Jesus Christ, are we getting into Jeff Dunham? Okay, something miracle fertilizer made a profound impact your ordinary life, so take a second something. Made the... Fuck, it's very illegible. Okay. Crazy man. Damn. Think you... something me? What the fuck? Okay. Anything up here? Back around this way? Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped up here like that. that seemed ill-advised. Okay, yeah. Let's head on down here. From this direction, it looks like a fucking hobbit hole. Okay, got some shroomage here, but it's not lootable. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, let's do a quick save. And we will head on in. Vault 22, huh? Ben, what do you think of this? Okay. Nothing there. Shroomage. Ah, restored terminal. Vault 22 Interlab Network. Main entrance security station. Warning, secure system integrity compromised. Unauthorized login. Blah, 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 blah. Vault 22 Expedition Entry 1. I've established a temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal but still running, and I've managed to hack into one of their security terminals. The logs show that several people have entered the vault over the past few months, but none have left. It's getting late, so I'll resume the expedition in the morning. Keely out. Expedition Entry 2. The growth in the interior matches the exterior to a T. It's a little surprising given the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room, but even more surprising is that they seem to originate from further below. Maybe that fool Hildern was onto something after all. Since my Pip-Boy is on the fritz, I'll try to keep a running log of my discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate the data before leaving. Okay. Programmer's Digest. Pork and beans, I guess I'll take that. Got some cola, 10mm, very useful. Okay, should I rest here? What's my sleep? That's fine. Dude, I bet you could play all of New Vegas survival mode, hardcore, without even sleeping normally. Right, you could get by just on coffee and a comic cocktails. But really, I bet you could. Speaking of a vault that I would love to see in the TV show. I don't know if they would do it, but I would very much be down. It's very much some fan service, but I would love it. The elevator does not seem to be working. If you had more experience with fixing machinery, you could probably get it working. Repair 50 required. Leave it alone. I think it's so important that it tell you that you could do it if you had repair 50. I think that part is vital to the skill check because it lets the player imagine another world, even if they never play the game again. It lets the player imagine another world in which someone else or yourself, you're playing the game with a different character build and you're able to do that. You know? It's important in all aspects, I would say. Forget how far down we gotta be to get these freaks to manifest. Okay. Good. We should make it a challenge to not use VATS in here, specifically. Keep it a little spooky. Got a terminal. Warning, system security has been compromised. Vault 22 Interlab Network, Oxygen Lab System. Entry 3. This level seems to have been devoted to the study of atmospheric effects on plants, with a concentration on producing plants with a high oxygen yield. Given the problems these vaults were known to have, it sounds like a reasonable avenue of research. Entry 4. It's strange, but some sections of the machinery down here appear to have been modified for some unknown purpose. The restraints regarding oxygen content and systemic pressure have been bypassed. Entry 5. I've been hearing a strange chittering sound for some time now and finally discovered its source. There's some kind of giant mantises that have taken up residence in the vault. I almost ran smack into one the other day, but the creatures don't appear to react to my presence at all. Perhaps the others sent here ran afoul of the creatures, but I can't see how a few scattered insects could pose much of a problem to experienced mercs. Okay. Quick saving. Holy shit, it's so fucking dark. Can I shoot in there? I think you can. Terminal. Ooh, look at this. Was this always like this? The terminal is so super dirty? Vault 22 Interlab Network Oxygen Recycling Main System. Warning, system diagnostic shows that memory has been corrupted. Check inventory. Current inventory for Storage Room 2. 14 nitrogen canisters, 2 pressure valves, 8 dispersal nozzles, 6 cartridge filters, HEPA 20, 26 FRP piping, 2M. 2 meters? Yeah, there's a way in there, right? Totally. Into the storage area. It's giving you a glimpse of loot yet to come. I really forget if Boone's perk is going to make him show up. I think it does. Right, I think it does. Okay. Anything else? I would imagine that given my low armor and everything, they would absolutely annihilate me. I feel like they would rip me apart. Okay. Warning, system diagnostics shows that memory has been corrupted, retrieving uncorrupted files only. Interlab Network Atmospheric Effects Subsystem. Noise complaint. Could maintenance look into the ductwork here on level 2 again? I know you guys took a look at it this last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even have other people that can back me up on it this time too. Okay, we're clear. We get Boone in the party and suddenly I start, like, checking my corners, clearing rooms properly. Like, sweeping them and shit. Alright. Let's see. Let's do a quick save. Look at this. They get your guard down with some of these, huh? It's dirty. Okay. Very spooky. This is the same room as before, no? I think so. Can we actually get up top? Is there a reason to be up top here? No. There's no reason to be up here, right? There's no, like, secret treasure, is there? Oh, yeah, you fall right through those, I think. Okay. Take the stairs down. Which set? Entrance hall. Elevator. That's where we came from. So we went right here. Okay, I think we're good. Alright. Well, you know what? Before we get too deep into this, maybe we should call it here for now. Right? In Vault 22. When next we return, we will explore and quest through the majority of Vault 22, one of the most remarkable vaults, I would say, and or certainly the most memorable vault, I would say, in the entirety of Fallout New Vegas. So memorable that it has tie-ins to 2 of the DLC? Maybe 3, but definitely 2 DLC. There's direct tie-in with what goes on in Vault 22 because it was such a fan favorite. Alright, well, until next time, please take care of each other.